In an electric guitar, you usually have some magnetic pickups, and then you'll find that per pickup set, you've got two knobs. One knob is just a voltage divider, really, to control volume, and then the other one allows you to control distortion for this particular pickup set. And then the output of this modified system then will get put to the output jack. Here's another setup for a guitar I'm helping a friend to build. You can see in this case we've got two sets of the magnetic pickups. One of these is closer to the bridge, and which will give a different sound than the one that's closer to the neck. And so in this case, you can see we've actually added an extra component, which is a switch, and this thing can go between the bridge or the neck. It'll just select which one that it uses. Then you've got two sets of knobs, volume and distortion, for each one of these pickups, and then there's your output jack again. So if we flip this over, you can see what's going on the inside. We got the wires coming from the pickups, and you can see we've really, all that's under here are just a few potentiometers. These two are being used as simple voltage dividers, which is just volume control, and then that's happening in parallel with adjustable resistance with these capacitors added on as well, and so that'll affect the distortion of the signals. And the cool thing about the insides of this guitar is that there's actually very low power. There's not a lot of current that flows in here. All of that is handled by the amplifier that you plug in. So you don't have to have like super high quality like wires or anything. It's all very, very small voltages. So these are Seymour Duncan pickups, which are custom. They're often used in custom guitars because they're really, really high quality. And I'm not a sound guru at all, but my friend picked these out, and when I got them hooked up and working, I could tell immediately that these are high quality because I turned the volume like almost all the way up after it was resonating for a long. I plucked the string and it just kept going, and the sound was crystal clear even though I was amplifying it like crazy, and there's like no noise in there. So I was pretty impressed with these. One other thing that I learned is that if you look on the back of the guitar, there's this ground plate. So this wire runs, it's the ground wire into the circuit, and you can see it hooks up to this copper plate, which is then connected to the springs and the bridge. And so what that means is all of the metal on the guitar is all hooked up and used as the ground, so that helps stabilize things. Alright, so I've got this hooked up, switch is flipped to the neck pickups, you can hear, and then if I flip it down here, you got a little bit of more of a distortion-y sound because the pickups were closer to the bridge. I certainly learned a lot about how the internals of an electric guitar work through this project, and if you're thinking about building something like this, I hope this video has helped give you a bit of an overview.